My name is Herbert Gainey. I'm 64 years of age. I've been in caring hands about 5 years. Well, I attended North Carolina A&T State University. Ended up getting a good job, making pretty decent money. And I love working on cars, though I can't. I know how to. But my son works on them now, and I've taught him a whole lot about working on cars. As you can see in my driveway, I like old cars. I used to restore old Fords, and I stopped doing that. So I just hold on to the old cars that I do have and just keep them running. But during decent weather, Jojo, my little dog, and I sat on the front porch and listened to the radio all day. Jojo runs things. He's 8 years old. My oldest son brought him to me from Atlanta, and he jumped up on my chair and started riding, and he's been doing it ever since. A lot of times he would not go out the door unless he's on my chair. So I love him to death. That's my companion. I have 2 sons, and they're not always available to help me. I was with an agency prior to Caring Hands. However, they came and went as they pleased. They showed up when they got ready. They would leave when they got ready, even though they weren't here for 2 hours. I saw Caring Hands on TV, and I saw that they were doing great help with helping their clients, and I felt like they would be great for me. Well, I had a stroke, and my doctor explained to me that I wasn't going to walk again, and that I wouldn't be able to go back to work. For the first few years of the stroke, I did pretty well and didn't have to have an aid. However, as I have gotten older, I realized I do need an aid. I fell once in the shower and had to stay there about 8 hours till the next morning until my aide came in. And I was beating on the window with my shower warm, my clean shower, and she heard me. She came to the side, and I told her what my spare key was. She came in and dialed 911 for me because I don't have it on, but I have a call button now, and it's on charge. But had I had that call button at the time, I could have pushed that button and they would have been here in a second. Then I fell one time, missed my spot on my recliner, and fell on this arm and messed my left arm and messed it up a little bit. I can't do the things I used to do with that left arm. So this aid through Caring Hands is very helpful to me. She does many things that wouldn't get done because I can't do them, but she does them, and she does them very well. When she comes in, I'll tell her, well, let's do this today. And she said, well, that ain't no problem. If I have dishes, she will go ahead and wash the dishes. She will help me with my bath. Then she will straighten up, clean up the house, or fold clothes, whatever it may be that she needs to do. If you have a loved one, a neighbor, a friend, I would definitely tell them about Caring Hands, how wonderful they are, how helpful they are, and how much I appreciate them. They provide me with any information I may need to know. They do quality work. They're very respectful. They're very helpful. And I just enjoy being with Caring Hands.